At first glance, tusks look like the perfect hunting weapon, long, sharp, and powerful. They seem made for predators. And yet, in millions of years of evolution, no top hunter has ever used them. Why not? Let's dive into the answer. And if you're new here, make sure to like this video and subscribe. What makes a tusk? Not every long tooth is a tusk. In biology, a tusk is a tooth that grows continuously throughout an animal's life. It extends past the lips, usually comes from an incisor or canine, and if it breaks, it doesn't get replaced. It just keeps growing from the base. That's very different from most teeth, which stop growing once they reach their full size. Elephants are the best-known example. Their massive ivory spikes are extra-long upper incisors. In walruses, tusks are actually canine, so for wild boars and warthogs, it's the lower canines that curve upward into sharp arcs. That's not the same thing cats or wolves have. Their long canines may look impressive, but they're still regular teeth. They stop growing, and if one breaks, it's gone for good. Even saber-toothed cats, despite appearances, didn't have true tusks. Tusks as tools. Tusks aren't just big teeth. They're some of the most versatile tools in nature. Depending on the species, they can dig, lift, strip, stab, sense, or signal strength. For elephants, tusks are like ivory multi-tools. They strip bark from trees, dig for hidden water, move heavy branches, and even break open termite mounds. They're useful in fights, but their daily value as tools is just as important. Walruses use tusks differently. Those meter-long canines look like spears, but they aren't for hunting. Instead, walruses drive them into the ice to haul their bodies out of the water. They're also key in dominance battles, with bigger tusks giving males the advantage. Boars and warthogs sharpen their tusks automatically as they open and close their jaws. The result is a set of blades that can cut predators or rivals in one slash. They're defensive weapons and status symbols. Even stranger is the narwhal. Its single spiral tusk is filled with nerve endings that may help it sense temperature, pressure, and salinity. It's also a display feature, with larger tusks likely giving males an edge in attracting mates. Why predators don't use them? For a predator, the mouth isn't just part of the hunt. It is the hunt. The jaws are the last link in the chain between a chase and a meal, and everything about them is built for one purpose: killing as quickly and efficiently as possible. Most apex predators have a tried and true formula. The canines are long and sharp for gripping and piercing. The carnassials, those blade-like teeth near the back, slice through muscle and tendons like scissors. The incisors are small but useful for scraping meat from bone. Every tooth plays a role, and they all work together in a precise way. Now add a pair of massive, protruding tusks to that system, and the problems start to stack up. Tusks extend well beyond the bite plane, meaning the predator has to work around them to reach the target area. Imagine a lion trying to clamp onto a zebra's throat with a pair of elephant-sized teeth in the way. The bite would be shallower, the grip less secure, and the kill much harder to finish. Head movement is another issue. Predators rely on explosive, controlled swings of the skull to catch and subdue prey. Think of a leopard's lightning-fast head twist as it sinks its teeth into an antelope, or a wolf's rapid bite shake to bring down a deer. Tusks would add weight right where you don't want it, at the tip of the head. Even a small shift in weight can make these movements slower, less accurate, and more tiring over time. Durability is a third strike. Tusks are tough, but they're not invincible. In the chaos of a hunt, a charging prey animal could slam into them. Another predator could snap them during a fight, or they could hit a bone at just the wrong angle. Herbivores can survive with a damaged tusk because they're not using it for precise feeding. For a predator, one broken tusk could permanently ruin its ability to deliver an effective bite. And then there's the energy cost. Tusks require a constant supply of nutrients to grow and maintain. For predators, energy is already a limited currency. They can go days without a meal, and every calorie counts. Spending that energy on oversized, permanent teeth that don't directly help in hunting is a bad trade-off from an evolutionary perspective. While no modern predator sports true tusks, nature has experimented with designs that came surprisingly close. Some were genuine hunters, others more opportunistic, but all had traits that hint at what a tusked predator might look like. The saber-toothed cats are probably the most famous. Species like Smilodon carried canines that could reach over 17 centimeters long. At first glance, they looked like tusks, but they weren't. They stopped growing once they reached full size and were more fragile than true tusks. These cats used them for very specific kills, precision bites to the throat or belly after wrestling prey to the ground. The system worked, but it came with a high risk of breakage, and the animal needed a very particular hunting style to make it effective. Some ancient whales got closer to the concept than you might expect. Odobenocetops had asymmetric, protruding teeth shaped almost like tusks, though it was a specialized suction feeder rather than a hunter of big prey. More interesting are macroraptorial sperm whales like Zygophyseter, which had massive, protruding teeth for seizing large prey, such as other marine mammals. They weren't true tusks, they didn't grow continuously, but they showed how large, extended teeth can still play a role in active predation. Certain primates also blur the line. Baboons, for example, are omnivores that actively hunt small antelope and other animals. Their long, sharp canines aren't tusks in the biological sense, but they hint at how extended teeth can be part of a predator's arsenal without becoming full tusks. Across all these examples, the combination of true tusk and full-time predator never quite clicks. The adaptations either lean toward specialized feeding or toward intimidation and fighting within the species, but never toward the broad, versatile hunting strategy of an apex predator. If tusks are so common in nature, why haven't predators ended up with them? The answer isn't just about the drawbacks of tusks. It's about how evolution builds animals in the first place. Tusks usually evolve from either the incisors or the canines, and the species that develop them tend to start from a very different place than predators. And that wraps up today's journey into the world of tusks, from elephants and walruses to narwhals and warthogs. These incredible teeth have shaped the survival and behavior of countless animals. But when it comes to apex predators, evolution had other plans. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next animal mystery. Drop a comment below with the creature or question you'd like us to explore next. Your idea could be featured in the next video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the wild side of nature.